charter school. We have rights. No charter school. We have rights. No charter school. We have rights. No charter school. We have rights.
Let's go, guys. Come on, let's go. The primary reason why it's bad is because of our special needs children that attend this school. These special needs children have more rights than any general education student here in the school, in the public school system. When the school was cited, their welfare wasn't taken into consideration when they placed the school here. That's why we're fighting. Our kids come first. Our kids don't take a backseat to no one. This community either. That a hearing's gonna be held about this charter school issue, and they're gonna try to fix the problem. We don't want them to fix the problem. We want them to answer the grievance. Answer the grievance. We want them to pretty much send the school somewhere else. The school doesn't belong here. They messed up. They need to be held accountable. Take this charter school out and put it somewhere where it's needed. Focusing on smaller class size. We have over 28 students per class in each class. If we have these extra rooms that they say they have, why don't we bring the class size down to 20 instead of keeping it at 20?
Smaller class size.
Smaller class size. That's what we want. That's what we're fighting for. That's what we want. We're tax-paying citizens here. This is our school. We're the boss. We pay bills. We pay for the school to be here. You have to listen to what we say.
And this doesn't give any privileges for the other children that are already here, because it's not guaranteed that the kids, once they bring this charter school in, that the kids that are already in the school will be able to go into that charter school. So that means that they would have to be bused outside of Section 5, in order for them to go to school. And I don't think it's fair to the children. I don't think it's fair to the community. I don't think it's fair to the parents. We know nothing about the charter school. They really haven't said anything too much. The only thing I've seen is they built a new park in the back, which we've been asking for so long. New basketball rims, new pavement in the back. They've done it now since the charter school is coming in. But really, they haven't really said anything too much about it.
There aren't enough of us out here. There aren't enough adults out here. When we want to accomplish something, we have to fight. Now, I'm old enough to remember how it was during the Civil Rights Movement. How it started. We had to march. We had to demonstrate. To fight to get what we wanted, we had to do those things. The only way we're going to get anything accomplished, we're going to have to bind together like this. We're going to have to drag our neighbors out here. We're going to have to stand together as one. We come out in large numbers and let these people know that we're not going to take it. We're not going to be victimized.
That's right.
We've got to let them know that they're not going to go in the back room and make a decision for us.
That's right.
We've got to look out for ourselves, because I'm at City Hall.
That's
but we cannot depend on Larry Seabrook to do anything. We are out here and we are alone, and what we've got to do is have more meetings, and we're just going to have to start demonstrating, marching, and let our voice be heard. Because we are fighting not only for ourselves, but we're fighting for the future of our children.
That's right.
We've got to take a stand. We've got to just get together. We can't do it if we're going to have just a handful like you have here today. We need to get out here and talk to our neighbors. Tell them to come on out here and support a worthy cause. Because if it's worth having, it's worth fighting for.
They're trying to strip your rights, all of our rights. It is not right for them to put a middle school in this school. Those kids are too big and they don't belong in here. We have little babies in here and it's inappropriate. It's not right. What happens if one of these children in here get the swine flu? What's going to happen with all those children in this school? Have you guys ever thought about that? You're going to have another 132 children in this school. It is not right. Stand up, folks. If you don't stand up for something, you're going to fall for anything. This is your zone. This is your community. Do not let somebody push you out of your community. And once they bring the school in here, it's going to be very difficult to get them out. Let me tell you something. These charter schools, they promise 2 years. They promise you 2 years. But guess
simply no communication with the community.
That's right.
Which is one of the basic problems we have with the system of school governance that we have here in the city of New York now. The community is overlooked because the people who run our system, our mayor, our chancellor, they just don't care about community input.
That if the money is put in the right place for the public schools, things will be fixed. You do not tear down, you do not make chaos before you try it right. School size, 34 kids in a high school when the suburbs have 27. You can't make a statement where public schools are failing, put charter schools, because they are causing them to fail. They cause them by not funding, by stuffing classes, by putting experienced teachers in rubber rooms for no just cause. They do things against us to make chaos. And when chaos is really full, then they put in a private or corporatization. This thing is a process. False rating system, and they have graded schools in order to bring down and give the image the school is doing poorly, when only one aspect needs some help. And then they pull the whole thing down for real estate needs, for private corporation needs, and that is going on across this city.
We would like to have pre-kindergarten classes. We would like to have smaller class sizes. We would like to have more classes for the kids with disabilities coming into the community. There would have been alternative offers that would have been much better than being able to be told, this is what you are going to have. They never have understood the entirety of the education part as being 3 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and a high school. So what I object to is the Board of Education taking a bullying position without ears. Their fists without ears.
That the charter school being placed in 160 is pretty much a concoction for failure for several reasons. One, they are going to allow older children, juvenile adolescents, to occupy the same building space with younger kids. I have nothing against children getting a good education. I actually believe that the Quality Charter School has an excellent vision put in place to support a curriculum that's going to be effective for their demographic of children. However, I think placing that group of children in this building with my son and his peers being younger kids is a bad idea. Be an advocate for the children with special needs. This is a barrier-free school. Okay, with that being said, they are a population of people that deserves a special right.
Mr. Fletcher said we have to organize on the street level because they're not hearing us in City Hall. Forward.
The Board of Education has disrespected this community, has slapped the community in its face. We want our respect. This is our community. This is our school. We don't want the charter school here.
No charter school! No charter school! No charter school!